In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. A profound statement from the ancient strategist Sun Tzu, but it resonates deeply with the Stoic philosophy we are exploring today. Imagine standing still while the world spins around you. Find a calm center, an unshakable core. This is the power of Stoicism, and that is the journey we will take together today. We dive into the art of silence, often forgotten but so powerful in its depth. It's not just about the lack of noise. It speaks of the presence of deep inner peace, a power that speaks without speaking a word. In our loud and unforgiving world, mastering this art can be your greatest asset, turning chaos into clarity and noise into meaning. Today we explore how the Stoics used the power of silence, not just as a void, but as a strategic tool, a way to develop wisdom and courage amid life's trials. Embracing silence, they found a haven of contemplation, a haven where confusion dissolves into calm and confusion gives way to profound clarity. So if you find yourself in the cacophony of revolutionary modern life, if you long for a sanctuary of peace in the midst of chaos, or if you are simply fascinated by the idea, how less can really be more, you have come to the perfect place. Together, we will discover Stoic secrets that reveal how silence can elevate your life, offering peace in the midst of confusion and clarity in the midst of chaos. Join me as we embark on this journey of discovery and transformation. Join me in the Stoic way. Find strength in silence and strength in pause. If you are ready to transform your life with Stoic wisdom, don't forget to click the subscribe button and stay with us during the video to discover the full power of silence and its effect on your inner strength and clarity. Number 1. Silence confuses the opponent. Silence has such a unique power that it can really confuse those around us, especially when they are trying to read your next move. Imagine that you are in a stressful situation, perhaps in a negotiation or a conversation, and instead of reacting quickly or defending yourself, you choose silence. This does not mean passivity. No, it is a strategic choice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. After all, the Stoics were masters of controlling not only their actions, but also their reactions. Now consider this. If you remain silent, the other person will remain wondering, guessing, and doubting. They're off their game, trying to figure out in the dark what you're thinking, what you're planning. And that uncertainty is a powerful tool at your disposal. In a way, silence can be louder and more powerful than words could ever be. But here's the real beauty of it. Even if they're lost in that sea of confusion, you're not just sitting there. You observe, analyze, and plan your next move with a clear mind. You are in control. This strategic silence gives you space to think, breathe, and approach the situation with a calmness and clarity that can only come from within. This approach is not just about success. It is the embodiment of the Stoic virtues of wisdom and sobriety. It means realizing that sometimes the most powerful answer is no answer at all. And in that silence, you not only confuse your opponent, you also give yourself the opportunity to listen, really listen, to what is being said, and perhaps more importantly, what is not being said. So the next time you find yourself in a difficult situation, remember the power of silence. Accept it. Let it be your shield and your strategy. Let it reflect your inner Stoic, someone indifferent to external pressures and focused on inner strength. Second, eliminate distractions in communication, thoughts, and decisions. It is the path to a more focused, calm, and Stoic life. Number 3. Silence attracts attention, an increasingly Stoic virtue that reflects a deep understanding of the rhythms of human communication and the value of every word we share or reject. In practice, developing the ability to use silence can improve our lives in countless ways. It can diffuse conflict, foster deeper connections, and even improve our mental well-being by providing much-needed breathing space. It is a tool, a skill that we can develop and refine over time, guided by Stoic principles that promote a balanced and thoughtful lifestyle. Fourth, Silence is empowering in our busy world where activity and noise are often equated with power and productivity. Embracing silence may seem counterintuitive, but it is in the quiet moments that we find our true reservoirs of power, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us the value of introspection and inner peace, virtues cultivated in silence. When we get away from the noise of the outside world, we can hear our own thoughts more clearly, understand our emotions, and determine the direction of our will. Silence gives us a safe haven where our minds can rest and grow stronger, undisturbed or diluted by constant noise. Think of silence as a form of spiritual practice. Just as a bodybuilder lifts weights to strengthen his muscles, a Stoic uses silence to strengthen his mind. In this stillness, we practice resilience. We learn to be with ourselves, to face the chaos within without panic, and to emerge centered and grounded. It is in these moments of solitude that we gather the spiritual strength to face everything that life throws at us. In addition, silence improves clarity. This allows us to sift through our priorities and distinguish the important from the noise. This clarity is a form of power that gives us the understanding to act not impulsively, but with purpose and intention. Our decisions become more informed, our actions more meaningful, and our lives more aligned with our core values. But let's dig deeper. Silence is not simply being alone or inactive. It is an active communication with our inner self. It is listening to our thoughts, feelings, intuition. In these silent dialogues, we discover truths about ourselves. We learn what really matters to us, what moves us, and where our convictions lie. This self-knowledge is a powerful form of strength that gives us the confidence to make the right choices regardless of external pressures or expectations. And here is something exciting. The power that we build silently is not only useful to us, it radiates outward, affecting our relationships and communication. When we are focused and clear, we bring a sense of calm and confidence to our interactions with others. Our words carry more weight because they come from a place of deep reflection. Our presence becomes even more impressive, characterized by the calmness and purpose promoted by Stoicism. Number 5. Freedom from pride or arrogance. In our pursuit of Stoicism, we strive to understand that regardless of achievement or status, we are all part of the vast tapestry of existence, connected and interdependent. This realization is liberating. It frees us from the shackles of the ego, allowing us to experience life more fully and relate to others more authentically. But what does it mean to be free from pride or arrogance? This is not about underestimating yourself or denying your worth. Rather, it is an equally clear and calm acknowledgement of our strengths and limitations. It is the understanding that our achievements do not make us better than others and that our failures do not define us. This Stoic principle invites us to move calmly through life, to deal with successes and failures with equal calm. It encourages us not to brag about our achievements, but to let our actions speak for themselves. By doing this, we develop a sense of inner peace because our self-worth is no longer tied to external validation or comparison. We also open ourselves to learning and growth when we embrace humility. We become better listeners, more empathetic friends, and more compassionate community members. We understand that everyone has something to teach us and approach every interaction with a willingness to learn. In practice, getting rid of pride or arrogance requires regular self-reflection, a key component of Stoicism. We examine our motives, question our assumptions, and try to align our actions with our deepest values. We are reminded of our common humanity and recognize that, like everyone else, we are flawed, limited, and fallible. Embracing this Stoic virtue also improves our relationships. When we let go of the need to always be right or appear better, we create space for more authentic connections. We listen more carefully, respond more thoughtfully, and participate more meaningfully. We become more approachable, relatable, and often more respectful. Number 6. Silence in negotiation. In any negotiation, the words we say are decisive. But just as important are the moments when we choose to be silent. This strategic use of silence can create an aura of calm and control, which often leads the other party to reveal more than they intended. This is a moment of reflection, not only for us, but also for those with whom we deal, pushing the negotiation deeper into the realm of thought and strategy. From a Stoic perspective, silence in negotiations does not imply manipulation or gamesmanship. It means harnessing your inner peace, giving yourself time to react wisely rather than reacting impulsively. When we pause, we don't just buy time. We strengthen our control over the situation, anchor ourselves in the present, and carefully consider our next move. But there is more than just a tactical advantage. Silence reflects respect for the words yet to be spoken, and awareness of their weight and potential impact. By interrupting, we show our colleagues that we are thoughtful and considerate, qualities that engender respect and attention in any situation. Moreover, this deliberate silence fits nicely with the Stoic emphasis on listening, a skill as important to negotiation as eloquence or persuasion. When we listen, really listen, we gain insight into the other's priorities, concerns, and motivations. We learn not only what they say, but why they say it. Armed with this understanding, we can respond more effectively and create solutions that satisfy the interests of both parties while maintaining our own principles. Basically, silence is a strategic tool in negotiations that goes beyond mere words. It reflects our inner strength and confidence, allowing us to navigate difficult situations with clarity and integrity. It invites cooperation rather than confrontation and fosters an atmosphere where mutual understanding and agreement can flourish. So the next time you find yourself behind a conference table, remember the power of silence. Don't take it as a vacuum to be filled, but as a space for reflection, connection, and meaningful dialogue. Approach each pause with purpose and let your silence speak for your strength, wisdom, and commitment to principled negotiation. Number 7. Understand the value of silence. In the chaos of modern life, where noise is constant and distractions abound, silence is often overlooked or undervalued. However, silence had enormous meaning for the Stoics, a gateway to introspection, clarity, and inner peace. Silence is not simply the absence of sound, but a profound state, a conscious choice to cultivate stillness amidst the tumult of existence. It is a sanctuary where we can retreat from the noise and bustle of the outside world, reconnect with our inner selves, and replenish our spiritual reserves. For the Stoics, silence was a tool of wisdom and self-control. This allowed them to moderate their emotions, sharpen their intellect, and deepen their understanding of the natural order. In the tranquility of silence, they found clarity of thought and determination to calmly face the difficulties of life. But silence is not just a personal practice. It also enriches our relationships and communication. When we listen carefully and speak consciously, we honor the power of words and create space for deeper connection. Silence encourages empathy and understanding, which fosters a sense of mutual respect and trust. In our fast-paced and interconnected world, cultivating silence is more important than ever. It is a practice that invites us to slow down, reflect deeply, and enjoy the richness of each moment. By embracing silence, we can regain our focus from the distractions that bombard us, reconnect with what really matters, and nurture our well-being. Furthermore, in the sanctuary of silence, we find not only breathing, but also space to listen to ourselves, others, and the world around us. It is a gateway to heightened awareness and deep insights, offering clarity in the midst of complexity and serenity in the midst of chaos. So let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and accept the value of silence in our lives. We cultivate silence in the midst of noise and find solace in moments of quiet contemplation. Through this thoughtful practice, we can rediscover the profound power of silence that nourishes the soul, deepens our understanding, and enriches our experience of living. Accepting silence, we begin a journey of introspection and flexibility, where silence becomes not just an absence, but a profound presence, an ally to navigate life's difficulties with grace and clarity. We continue to explore and integrate this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, promoting a harmonious balance between action and introspection, noise and silence. Together, let us cultivate a deeper appreciation for the transformative power of silence, weaving it into the fabric of our daily existence as a source of strength, understanding, and lasting peace.